Oh, let's see. Hey everybody, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Come on in. Let's get crafty. Hey Deborah. Hello, happy Thursday. Hello, hello. I got my iced coffee. I'm ready to I'm drinking coffee. It's iced coffee, but it's still coffee. Hey Deborah. Two Deborahs. Welcome in. Hey Sarah. Hey Cooper. I always have at least one dog here with me. It's usually Cooper. Hey Cindy. Hey Nora. Hello everybody. Hey Diane. All right, we are in an event tonight. I was just I was doing some of the prep work. I was watching Kathy. Hey Krista. Hey Cindy. Hey everybody. I'm gonna wait to get shared into the group. We are doing a I'm in an event. I'm next to the last presenter for tonight, for today's event. Hey Carolyn. Coming up after me is going to be Carol Ruth with Carol Ruth's Creation Station. Y'all may remember we did an event, about maybe a week and a half ago for her birthday. Hey Lorna. Hey everybody. Okay, so I think it's crafter's choice, so we can do whatever. Y'all, I've had this urge to do pumpkin stuff lately. I know it's way early, but we're always a little early, right? I know as crafters, we're always early, but thank you for shouting me out. Thank you, Krista. So this is Krista's group, the Stand Tall Crafting group. It's always a fun group to do events with. I always have fun when I do her events. So it's been going on all day, and there's one more after me, which is Carol Ruth with Carol Ruth's Creation Station. And so, hey, Miss Angie. Hello. So I'm gonna do patriotic. I know I did patriotic the other night, but y'all may remember, if you saw when I did the pillow cover, now it's backwards. It's backwards because my phone is flipped backwards. I promise the flag is going in the correct direction, but I don't know if y'all remember this cover I did. I love this. I want to make some more of these. It's just a pillow cover that I decorated. So, hey Tracy. So I just decorated this a couple of weeks ago, I think. Hey Anna Marie. Y'all, thank you for tapping the hearts. Yes, that actually helps my page. Did you know that? Just because I know a lot of people watch, but they don't want to comment or, you know, chit chat or whatever. But tapping those hearts, Amanda told me that. She said it helps. It helps when people, the thumbs up is not as big of a deal, but Facebook loves the hearts. So tap away. And I like looking up there and seeing the little hearts floating by. Isn't this pillow cute? It's just a pillow cover. I think I paid like $6. Well, I think I got like a pack of 2 on Amazon. And I shared the link on my page that night after I'd made it because everybody was asking about it. And these were just some scrap fabrics that I had. This was like it was like kind of chambray or kind of like denim fabric. I have like scraps of, literally scraps. So I had that. I had some of this fabric. Seriously, I have scraps of everything. I got some white, and I've got some of this. I think I got this at Walmart not too long ago. I love red and white gingham. I love blue and white gingham too. Like blue and white. I love that. So I'm gonna make a banner. Well, kind of a small banner, like just to hang, like a wall hanging. So I want to do that. I've just got this piece of scrap. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like canvas. It kind of looks like linen. I just have a whole bunch of it in my craft stash. So, hey, Miss Kay. Hey, Donna. Hello, everybody. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna take this. I think I like it the size that it is. But I'm just gonna kind of decorate it similar to what I did to that. Of course, this pillow cover had little pom-poms on it, which totally makes that adorable. It's so cute. And these are just covers, like I said, because pillows are expensive. So covers, you can just take it out, fold it up. It doesn't take up much space. Pop that same pillow back in there. Much easier, much cheaper. Hey, Liz. Hey, everybody. Well, welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've got my little iron warmed up. I still can't find my my little tabletop ironing board, so don't laugh, but I have, ooh, whenever I rip fabric, I always have like little fibers floating around, but I have a piece of wood. This is gonna be my ironing board. Sorry, y'all. We're just winging it tonight. All right, so while I was watching Kathy, I was ripping some shreds of fabric. Hey, Margie. I was just ripping up some fabric because I want it to be kind of, see how the edges are just kind of raggedy? Is that the word? And I do have some trim, this little ribbon trim. I might use some of that. I don't know. I wanted to kind of coordinate with this, but this was like it's almost like velour or chenille. I think it's chenille. So this was white. This piece is not white. It's like off-white, so I'm probably going to cover it mostly with some fabric. And I have, wait, hold on. Oh, yes. Okay. I have a little dowel rod. So I'm going to try to make it like a little banner. We're going to try. And I've got some fusible webbing, what is this called? Ultra Hold Heat and Bond. Okay, it came from Walmart, like over in the sewing. I used that when I did that pillow too. You iron it on, so you don't have to sew, so it sticks it together. Hey, Beverly, welcome in. Thank you for sprinkling. So I don't have to sew a hem in it, because I'm gonna tilt y'all down a little so you can see. Let me know if you can't see. Let me pull y'all up over here. I might be able to tell better what y'all can see. If I can figure out, okay, there we go. There we are. Let me turn that down. Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna, I don't know if I should do that last. Maybe I should get I'll just fold it over for now. So I'll know where to stop decorating. Okay. So, oh no, Carol Ruth lost power. So I'm the last presenter. Oh no. That stinks. Hopefully she'll get it back on. Oh, hopefully I don't freeze up on y'all. My iPad always freezes. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so I'm the last presenter. Oh no. I wonder if it's storming there. We were supposed to have storms. It thundered like twice today, but it never, I think it might have sprinkled here. You know, I read something. This is supposed to be the worst hurricane season in I don't know how many years. I was just reading something, but it was talking about there's typically, you know how they name the tropical storms, and then if it turns to a hurricane, they name the hurricanes. They said that they normally name, I thought they said, I might have the numbers wrong. They normally name like 13 to 14 hurricanes, and they're expecting 25 this year. And hurricane season started June 1st. So I think we're going to have some really bad weather. So might not be a good year for going to the beach. I don't know. I hope not, but I read that and I was like, oh my gosh. Because see, I'm in Georgia, so we're not like on the coast, but we're like whatever Florida gets, we tend to, it usually comes our way. And then like South Carolina, stuff they get comes over. So we're close to to coastal states. Hey, Joanne. Welcome in. Hey, Tanya. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna fold this over, but I am gonna iron it so it'll sit still. Am I freezing up on anybody? I think it's just my iPad. Okay. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave it. Okay, I'm gonna get started on this. So, I started ripping the fabrics. I want to do, since this is not white, I'm gonna end up doing strips of white. If it was white, I would just do, I already ripped a few, but I need to rip some more. I would just rip whatever reds I'm gonna do and alternate them. But since this is kind of beige, I really want the white. So I'm gonna lay out some white. I couldn't find a piece of white fabric big enough to make this, so we're gonna make it work. But I think this will be cute. Something cute to hang. And there's gonna be strings everywhere. So, gosh, y'all, tomorrow's Friday. This week has just zoomed by. I didn't realize it was Thursday. Snuck up on me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this Heat and Bond. Have y'all ever used this? Okay, so you iron it on. I'm gonna show you. Turn around here. This is my little ironing board for the night. It's not freezing? Good, good, good. Okay, so you put it, it's got like a textured side and then just a waxy paper side. So you put the textured side down onto your fabric. Go ahead and cut it. This is so cool. So you put that down. It's got the wax, it's like parchment paper, I guess. Anyway, you iron it on. This is great because I like to buy like panels of fabric, just panels of fabric, and do this as a hem and make like curtains, like my own version of curtains. It's so much cheaper because you can find such pretty fabrics. Okay, so you iron it on and then you peel off the wax paper part. Like that. And it leaves like a, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's like a glossy residue there. So now it's an iron-on. Let me go ahead and pull some of these. I want it to be really frayed. I love when it looks all raggedy like that. Sorry, that's the word I use. It's all raggedy. Let me get some of these off. Hey everybody. Hey Kathleen. I love when everybody starts saying hey to everybody. It's like going to a party and you see all your friends there. You know? Oh, so-and-so's here. Look who's here. All right. I'm not gonna do it too raggedy, but I want a little bit. And then, now that I've got that on there, it's like an iron-on. So, I don't have to use glue, which is great. Don't have to wait for it to dry. Get that one string. Hello, Donna. Both Donnas are here. I have two Donnas in my private group, and they're both here. Okay, so now that it's got that little iron-on tab, I'm just gonna line this up down at the bottom. and iron it on. And then you can, if you want to glue, I might glue like some lace over this white because it's kind of plain. Maybe. I'll wait. Ouch, that's hot. But see, so now it's just ironed on there. So I'm going to alternate the red and white, but I'm going to, I think, let me see. I want to do it layered so it's got more dimension to it. So I might do lots of the white strips. Let me just see, because I was thinking I'll go, you know, white, red, but I was gonna do another layer of white. Can y'all still see? I can't. This. Okay, I give up on my iPad. Y'all just comment if you can't see. Hey Constance, hey Janice. You sometimes tend to be quiet and watch. That's fine. A lot of people do that. I was saying, if you tap the hearts, that helps me. If you engage, it helps me, but if you don't want to engage, tapping the hearts is still engaging. So, but tap the hearts if you see something you like. I'm not gonna tell everybody, tap the hearts for no reason. Okay, let me cut some of this red. Just gonna grip it and do a little shredding. You see it? Okay, good. Because I've gone back and watched some of my replays before, and I noticed, like, I'll get off the camera. I'm like, oh, why didn't somebody say Jennifer? Can't see. Hello. All right. This one shreds a lot easier. Okay. So I'm just going to take this and go over the white. And I've got some lace. Let me see how this looks. I know it's not white lace, but it'll be over the white fabric. This might be too white. No, this would be pretty. I'm gonna do this. I got this at Dollar Tree. You know, they've always had the skinny lace, but look how wide this one is. It's a good one. I think it'll be enough. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna do another row of white here. Okay, so I'm gonna put another strip on my tape. Some more shredding. Sorry, y'all. I should have done this while I was. It's Kathleen. It's I got it in Walmart over in the sewing department. Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. So it's like when I was younger, they used to make something called Wonder Under. Do y'all remember that? You could iron it on. We used to get like fabrics that had like, I remember I made this shirt one time. It was a t-shirt. But my mom bought this fabric and it had like this cute bear on it. And so we ironed that on the back and then we cut out the bear. I was a kid. And I ironed it onto a sweatshirt. So, but it was called Wonder Under back then, but it's the same stuff. It comes in like, you know, this size for seams. You can get sheets of it. And you can get like big rolls of it. Like, like the size of wallpaper rolls. So just depending what kind of project you're doing. But I mean, this size is great for doing like seams and stuff like that. Hems, like if you need to do a hem and you don't want to sew it, and it's pretty strong. This is the Ultra Hold, so it's really strong. But yeah, you can get it on Amazon too. I think I got these. I got like a pack of these on Amazon, but Walmart has it too. Okay. Yeah. It always tickles my nose though when I get that stuff. Start ripping fabric. All right, so I'm gonna iron. So you iron the textured side to the fabric because it's got this like wax paper lining. I'm pretty sure, well, I know the Wonder Under it was machine washable. So Wonder Under, yes. Do you remember it? Okay, good. Yeah, it was so fun. I mean, we would like iron it on, and then we'd take the paint, like the puffy paint and the glitter paint, fabric paint. You know, the little squeeze tubes, and we would outline stuff. Oh, so fun. So fun. All right, and then you just peel it off. And now it's an iron on. Board is not as wide as this fabric. Do this. So I am going to do a layered design. I know the white is kind of boring, but this will at least get us. I didn't have a white piece of fabric, and this is heavy, so that's why I picked this one. If I did, I probably wouldn't have to do that middle, because like this pillow that I did, it was a white like chenille. It had like stripes, or not stripes, but like lines. So I just left that part blank, but I did the white and the red here. Since this is that cream color, I don't want it to be that color. All right, so I'll go ahead and do one more. Yeah, I went ahead and ripped some of these strips while I was waiting to start. So I cut off a little bit of time. Okay. Hey, Christine. Hey, Amanda. Hey, girl. We're making a patriotic, I guess you'd say a wall hanging. I'm thinking, okay, so I have this pillow on this little bench and against the window in my living room, like next to the fireplace. So here's my fireplace. There's a window on one side and there's a French door on the other. The door, we replaced the door. It used to have like all the little panels, the little side lights. Is that what they're called? All the little panes. Well, we replaced it about 3 years ago. And so it's one big solid glass. Well, birds fly into it. Like, I guess they don't realize it's glass. I guess that means I keep it clean, huh? No. So I feel like I need to hang something on the door so they realize there's something there. So I got one of those, what's it called? The 3M, you know, where you can stick the hooks, but it's not like permanent. I got one of those little hooks so I can, I want to hang something, and I thought this would be cute since that pillow, that patriotic pillow is over on this side on that little bench. I thought it would be cute to have like a similar little banner to hang on that glass door. Hang on, let's see. Oh, you had that happen with a cardinal? I mean, it's happened like 3 times. Well, one time the bird flew away, but I heard it hit. But 2 times the bird just crashed into the window, and I guess it broke its neck. I don't know. It was pretty sad. So I want to put something there so they know it's not open. But it makes me wonder, gosh, if I left the door open, would they be coming in the house? They'd be flying right into the house. Okay. How high up am I going? Okay. So I'm going to do a blue, this chambray kind of denim looking fabric. I'm going to do a square up there. So I'm not going to have to worry about, let me slide it out here. Let's see. All right. Put this on here. Because once we get up there, we're not going to have to do them as long. So... Hey, Miss Ruby. All right. This is kind of repetitive. I know. I know. We're getting there though. It's not real big. Just iron this on. I may glue the lace on instead of doing this iron-on stuff. Okay. I want to kind of fluff it up because only that strip is ironed down, so the sides they can still move, or the edges should. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and figure out how big this blue one's going to be. I'm going to cut it with these. I love these pinking shears. Mine are old. I think is it broken? Or no, I think maybe they came that way, I think. I hope I didn't break them. What is it, Cooper? You're gonna have to wait. Okay. All right, let me scoot this down so y'all can see. I am making a patriotic, like a banner, wall hanging, not too big, to go with this pillow. This is a pillow I made a couple weeks ago. I think it was a couple weeks ago. It's a pillow cover, actually. So I'm making a little banner to hang on a door, like in the same room, on a glass door. Okay, so let's see how big I need to make this. So it's gonna be a flag. Can kind of overlap. All right. It's probably not gonna be straight, but it's okay. I don't think the birds will mind. I don't mind. I love that pillow too. I was telling Greg today, I think I want to make some more of those. They're really cute. Maybe make some for outdoors. Maybe not the chenille. Maybe get some kind of pillow cover that's better for outdoors. Okay. I just eyeballed it, so I don't know if it's straight or not, but it'll be all right. All right, and another white strip. I need it to come down a little more, so I'll have to do another one. Okay. Yeah, placemats are good. Actually, the material, all this fabric is like scraps. I mean, literally. I mean, it's all like, I mean, it's like random. Look at this. Seriously, scraps. Now, the base piece, I have a whole bunch of it. I don't know if it feels like a mixture. I don't know my fabrics. It feels like a combination of between canvas or linen. It's thicker than muslin. I don't know what it is. I just found it in my closet. So my little craft closet is like Amanda calls her craft room, the big black hole. That's that closet over there. There's no telling. If you step in too far, you might not come back out. So you just reach in and grab something. Hope for the best. I am working on my craft stash with those auctions on Whatnot. Holy crap. I posted on my wall, I'm doing a halfway to summer. I mean, not halfway to summer. Halfway to Christmas auction June 25th. Because think about it, June 25th, it's halfway to Christmas. So, and I posted a picture, y'all. It's gonna be good. I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff. These I made last year. I had this great idea. I was gonna do like, I was gonna do a whole bunch of gingerbread men and like layer them along the front door frame outside my house on my front porch. Never did it. I've got some of these. They're too big. I can't ship them. So I've got some that are like 4 feet tall. Yeah, I think the biggest one's 4 feet tall. I was gonna have one on the bottom, and then as they went up, they were all just gonna be, you know, staggered. Super cute. Great idea, and I never did it. I got those. They're gonna be in there. These giant ice skates. It's a kit, so you still gotta paint them and put. I started to paint. And a lot of the stuff. I have a tub that I've just started throwing Christmas, like craft stuff out. I'm cleaning out my craft room. I did the other day. I was showing that, and somebody was like, I think it was Paula, said, "Are you gonna quit crafting?" And I was like, no. But trust me, there's enough stuff. I could get rid of all this, and I'm still gonna have an overflow of craft stuff everywhere. So it's really helping me declutter my craft room. So I've already got that one scheduled. It's on my Whatnot page, but I posted it on my page here, Studio J Company, so you can see the picture. I took a picture of that tub. So far, that was just what I pulled out today. I was just looking in that closet and pulling things out, but I put it on there, and I put the link. If you haven't joined it, I know you've probably heard everybody else talking about it. But if you join under that link, under my link, it'll give you $15 credit to shop with. And it's legit, because I already spent mine. It is legit. But that auction, I've got several. I've got a vintage and thrifted auction coming up, I think this weekend. It's just things that, vintage and thrifted stuff that I've found at estate sales, yard sales, thrift stores, all that stuff. I think that one's this weekend. I have to look. But then this Christmas clean out is June 25th. It's already scheduled. It's on there. If you go there, you'll see on my profile page, you can click on shows and it'll show you any shows I have. But man, I'm seriously trying to declutter. Because it's bad, bad, bad. Okay, so I'm going to use a bigger piece of this fusible webbing for this since it's bigger. Instead of using these little strips. Hey, Inez, how are you? Yeah, people sell everything. Y'all, I was on there last night, late last night. I lay in the bed and watched. There's auctions going on 24/7. And some girl was selling all these vintage little kitties, like kitty cats. And I sent the link to one of my friends because she's self-proclaimed crazy cat lady. I think that's actually her name on some social media stuff. But she had so many cute little kitty cat things. But all hours of the night, there's something. I didn't buy anything, but I did buy some really pretty chippy wood spindles today. I'll show y'all when they come in. They're big fat chunky spindles, and they're like chippy wood. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Can't wait. But it's a cool page. Yeah, join under my link because they'll give you $15 to shop with. I did an auction. Well, I've done 2 auctions so far. The first one, like a lot of the ladies were using their $15 towards stuff. I sold everything. I sold out of everything I've put in both auctions. Y'all, it's so much better than the Facebook auctions because you don't have that delay. You know, where y'all comment and it takes us like almost a minute to see what you said. Do you like your little iron? I just got mine but haven't used it. Yes, I love it. I think I got that one on Amazon. I don't even use our big iron anymore. I just use this one. So much easier. I don't like to iron anyway, so. Oh, you got money for your birthday to shop with. Yay, Kay. There's going to be some good Christmas stuff. I have so much. I'm going to put, like, I've got a lot of Christmas kit stuff. Some of it will be just random pieces. I've actually been thinking about doing, like, a pop-up auction. I think that's what they call it, the pop-up show, where you just randomly just do it. But I want to tell people so people know to go look for it. But, I just have so much stuff to get rid of. It's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna iron, oh, can y'all see? I'm not gonna iron this blue one down yet till I get these white pieces up. How are we on time? We're good. Okay. Okay, Cooper, I hear you. Iron this down a little bit. But yeah, I'm determined to tackle this room. It's overwhelming. You got yours on Amazon too? Yeah, I got this a couple years ago, so it's lasted. I use it a good bit. Heats up fast. It gets really hot. I might be able to cut this one to cover 2 or 3 places. All right, I know I'm just putting white on here, but I promise it'll get more interesting in just a second. I just gotta get this down. I kind of want that layered look, but I also want white there instead of this. It's like an ecru color. Ecru cream color. All right, let's see. I want it to go under a little bit. gonna do one there. Oh, that's perfect. Oh man, I couldn't have worked out better. And I got two more. This one, yeah, this will work. Ooh, I got just enough. You got one at Walmart? I've seen, you know what? I saw one. You know how Dollar Tree has that Dollar Tree Plus section where there was like 3 and 5. I saw one for $5. Of course, that was last year. I haven't seen it in there again, but I remember seeing one. And I thought, oh, I know I paid more than that for mine, but it was just like it. I know a lot of people don't like that Dollar Tree has that plus section because they're like, Dollar Tree's charging $3 and $5. But sometimes you find stuff in there, even for $3 and $5. It's a good deal. So, I like it. I mean, I always check that aisle. Mine just has an aisle that has the plus stuff. It's not like the whole store. There's usually some good stuff down there. Dolly Bess, hello. Hey, Patricia. Happy birthday, Kay. I just realized you were saying you got it today. You got your birthday money today. So happy birthday. Birthday girl. Y'all wish Kay a happy birthday. Oh, that was cold. I just touched my iced coffee and it was cold, and it didn't register that it was cold. I thought I touched my iron. I'm a dummy. Sorry. Okay. I just felt something. Okay. Cut this one. And ooh, that one's kind of short. It'll be all right. Okay. Let me just iron these down real quick. And then we can move on to add some color. Because it needs some color. I wish I could get that, the thing about, hold on. About stars. It pops up down there and it takes up a lot of space. There's an X. I can't get it to, oh, I think I got it to go away. Okay. I know. I have several Dollar Trees around me. Some have nothing. And then others, man, they are just overloaded. But I was telling everybody, there's one Dollar Tree near me that they always have everything. And the lady that works there, one of the cashiers, was saying they have a crew that comes in, a stocking crew that comes in at 5 a.m. I don't know if she said on the days, certain days of the week they come in. I guess on the days that they get a truck, and then certain days. But this store is always like stocked, and everything is neat. And you know, then we've got another one that the shelves are bare. There's boxes all on the floor. I mean, but this one Dollar Tree, it's like a model store. I've actually done some reels showing like how pretty their displays are and all that. I love going to that one. It's like the furthest from me, but I mean, it's not far, but it's worth it to go over there. They always have everything. Oh, it tickled my nose. Okay. All right. These are all ready to go. I think. Okay. Almost there, y'all. We're almost there. Y'all still here? Okay. Go ahead and put this on. Okay, Cooper. You're like an old man. I think Cooper wants to go outside. Yes, Margie, the Tyrone store. That's the one I'm talking about. I forget you live near me. Yes, Tyrone. That's my favorite one. The one, there's one in Peachtree City near Flying Biscuit and Kobe. That one's terrible. It's the worst to me. The next best one is over near Fresh Market in Peachtree City. That one is good. But the Tyrone is the best one. It's my favorite. Okay. Hi, Emily. Hi, Jessica. All right, got them all ready. So, ouch, it's hot. Okay. This one at the top. All right, let me iron these down. We can go ahead and start adding some color. Hey, Paula. Welcome in. Okay, I think we're getting to a good part now. We've just been ironing white strips on here. Yes, I was just talking about the Whatnot app, and I was telling them I'm getting ready to do if you go to my profile and tap shows, you'll see I've got one coming up June 25th. It's called Halfway to Christmas, because that's halfway to Christmas. But I'm gonna do a ton of really good Christmas and holiday, like ice skates, gingerbread man, Christmas tree, some painted samples, like projects that I did on lives. I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff, you know, clear it out. Some is like craft pieces, like wood cutouts, some kits. It's so much stuff. My husband likes it because I'm actually recycling all these Amazon boxes that he normally has to take to the recycling center. So I'm like, don't throw out the boxes. I need the boxes. All right, let's get this on here. All right, so I already put that heat and bond on here. You've been buying and buying. I bought something today. I've been pretty good, but I bought some, I found a vintage auction going on, and she had some beautiful white chunky chippy spindles. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but they were so pretty. It was actually a bundle. It was 2 big chunky spindles. They were in a basket, and it was some kind of herb. I know, Cooper, I'm coming. Some kind of herb wreath, but I got everything for $22. I mean, I was willing to pay that just for the spindles because they were big and chunky. They were so pretty. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. It's very boring right now. You can't even tell I've done anything over here. But let's go ahead and add the white to it. How are we on time? Oh, we're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and add that. Now, I also have a piece of that blue fabric with the stars on it. I've already cut this and kind of frayed the edges a little bit. I'm going to put that over that blue I just did. Right in the center. But let me go ahead and take care of these stripes. So let's see. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, or okay. I think I'm gonna do what is under here. It's buckled. All right, let's do some red on here. I have to cut that skinnier. So, y'all know Lydia. Lydia with Paint Party with Lydia. She's a mess. I can go on and be watching. I can be just watching an auction, and it'll pop up. Paint Party with Lydia is the winner, and I'm like, Lydia. She's like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the death of me. It's so funny, but it's fun. You go in. I've been going in. I guess we're all kind of drawn to the same ones. I see Pretty Pieces by Michelle. I see her in there. She was in one of the, well, she was watching one of the same auctions I was watching the other night. And we started chatting. It's so fun. Okay. But a lot of things start at $1, and I mean, if nobody's bidding, you get lucky. But it's cool. It combines shipping, so if you're in an auction, it knows if you've already bought something. Hey, Penny. No, you're fine. You're fine. I know Cooper needs to go out, but hey, Tina Marie. I know. Go tell Dad you need to go out. He won't go down there and tell him. He'll just sit up here and moan at me. You're gonna have to wait just 8 more minutes. Okay. All right. He went, All right, let me put a piece on here. Don't you like how I measure things? Just kind of lay it out. Eyeballing it. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay. Yes, I'll scrap it together if I have to. I'm just like, and really this is kind of ragged anyway. I mean, It's all scraps and stuff. So, all right, let me put some of this on here, on the red. Rip this. Well, I hear you, buddy. Can y'all hear him? Kay said, let poor Cooper out. I don't know if she heard him. Okay, there's that one. I'm just gonna get all these ready and then just pop them on there. If he would go downstairs, Greg would let him out. He went downstairs. You saw someone crafting on whatnot? Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. You could do a live on there. And then maybe auction it off at the end. That would be fun. So we've done that on here. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna do red here and here. I'm gonna do lace here. Even though it's not white, it's okay. There's white behind it. Okay, then red, and then white, or lace, and then red. Okay, we're getting there, y'all. Let's see if I got a skinnier piece. Nope. Nope. I know, buddy. One more red. Okay, that's big enough. Yeah. Okay. Just need to put the stuff on here. Okay. Well, I'm the last presenter since Carol Ruth had a power outage. I hope everything's okay. I hope she's not having bad weather. So I want to thank Krista for having me in this event. I always have fun in your events, Krista. They're always good. So I won't feel bad. I might run over a minute or two. Oh, I know. Cooper's like, oh, don't do it. Thanks a lot, Carol Ruth. Okay. Ouch. All right, put this up here. All right, it's about to come together, y'all. I'm gonna slide it down so y'all can see better. Okay, buddy. Gosh. Anybody hear him moaning, groaning? Okay. Almost done. Almost done. I know. I know. She lost power. Yeah, I saw that she had lost power. I wonder if like the storm knocked out her power. I know last summer a tree fell. It was sunny. It wasn't even raining or anything. A tree limb, huge tree limb, fell on my mother-in-law's house, and it's an older house, and it fell just right to hit the breaker box, the meter outside her house. It hit that, and it knocked out like all the power and everything, and it was like 100 degrees outside. Knocked out the power, and so, you know, of course, they call the electric company, and they're like, you're gonna have to have all that repaired before we can turn power back onto the house. So it wasn't just an easy fix. They had to have like lines rerun, a new box, meter put on outside, and everything. So, man, it was serious. She was with us for a week. She was a hoot. But yeah, that was, I mean, it wasn't even raining or anything outside, and it just a big fat, there was like all these oak trees out in her yard, and this huge limb just fell out of nowhere. Oops. Go under there. There we go. I know, buddy. I'm hurrying. Okay, almost done, y'all. I think they're ready for me to be done too. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one on. Can y'all see? I'm sorry. Scoot it up. A tree, yeah. That's what happened with my mother-in-law. And she smokes. Well, I don't know if she smokes. I think she vapes. She's trying to quit smoking. And she said, I sit out on that back porch. It hit the corner of the house, the back corner. She said, I could have been sitting out there. And I said, you better quit vaping. See there? It was a sign. It's bad. Okay. All right, let me put the lace on here and the trim, and I'm done. So I've got this little, it looks like daisies. I'm going to put this on here too. So I'm almost done. Hang on. Okay. Y'all still with me? Okay. Some people here. I'm actually going to use this, I got this tacky glue at Dollar Tree. Is that Aleene's tacky glue? If I can get it to come out. Let me poke this. Make sure it'll come out. Good thing she wasn't sitting. I know. She was like, I could have been sitting out there and that thing could have fallen. She was home, but she wasn't outside. Okay. All right, let's see. Come on. This is so thick. Okay. I mean, this is decorative. I'm not going to throw this in the washing machine, so I don't think I have to be too careful with it. Okay. All right. So y'all, if you want to go and join this group, it's the Stand Tall Crafting Group. It's Krista's group, and it's a free group. You don't have to pay to be in it. And there's so many good crafters that were in it today, and you can go back and watch all the replays because it was Crafter's Choice. So I got to go back and watch replays because I wasn't able to catch everybody today. Not yet. And when it's Crafter's Choice, you never know. So it's always interesting. It's whatever they feel like making. I'm telling you, I have been wanting to make something with a pumpkin lately, and I'm like, no, don't do it, don't do it. But I've been wanting to. Oh boy. And I go tomorrow. I don't know. Those of you that have been on here, I'm a little nervous. In April, I had a biopsy done on my, this little spot on my shoulder blade, and it came back positive for melanoma. Some of you may already know that, but, anyway, I had it removed. They did surgery. They took all that off. And then it came back, because, you know, they take more. They sent it off, and they said it looked like they got it all. So here's my thing. Y'all tell me if I'm just being paranoid. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to hear this. I don't mean to drag my personal business in here, but tell me if you think I'm just being a hypochondriac or what. But so when I went for that appointment, it was just at a dermatologist's office, and I was like, you know, he was like, what are you here for? And I was like, well, I just wanted, I saw this spot on my, it doesn't hurt. It's not raised or anything. It's just like, it's the color of a freckle. It wasn't like a weird color or anything. I have lots of freckles. But I noticed it on my shoulder blade. I was trying on a shirt, and I noticed it. And so I thought, well, yeah, I'll just get it checked. And he was like, the assistant that was in there, the girl that was in there, she was holding the iPad. And as he would say anything, I guess she would type it on there, like anything I pointed at. Because I was like, you know, what do you do about, like, there's a little skin tag or something like that? Benign. He would, like, yell out benign. You know, anything I mentioned, he would yell out benign or whatever. And he was like, and I said, well, I wanted you to look at this little spot. And he looked at it, and he said, benign. And he said, oh, and I said, I've noticed like a little spot right here. It looks like an age spot. And I forget, I'm getting older. So, you know, maybe it's a age spot, but it just popped up like recently. Benign. He said, you've probably had, well, when he got to this one, he said, benign. Everything was benign. And he said, you've probably had these all your life, and you just never noticed them. And I was like, well, no, I know that one wasn't there last summer, and these weren't here. He said, well, we can do a biopsy, but it's going to leave a scar. And I thought, well, okay. I mean, it's my shoulder blade. I don't care. So anyway, we did the biopsy. Well, it came back positive for melanoma. It was not benign. So, wrong. So anyway, we had that removed. Well, I got out of the shower, I guess, I don't know. I was looking at the scar back here, and I was looking, and there's another spot like this far from the scar. Looks just like the one that was positive. Okay. So there's that. And then there's two more on this shoulder blade. Looks just like the other that was positive. So I took pictures, and I sent it to him. I emailed it, and I said, I'm trying not to be paranoid about every little thing I see now, but I was just looking at the scar to see how it's healing, and I noticed this spot like this far from it. I don't remember that being there when I had the stitches back here, because I would have seen it. So I feel like it wasn't there before. And then there's two more over here on this shoulder blade. And he emailed back and said, they look fine to me, but if you want, I can check them when you come back in August for your, you know, because now I have to go in for, she said that whenever you test positive for melanoma, you have to, like, for 5 years, you have to do a full body scan. Like, the first year, you have to come in like every 3 months. And then the next, until they don't, as long as they don't find anything. And then the next 4 years, I think it's every 6 months. And then after that, it's yearly. He's like, but if you know, I can check it when you come in August. And I thought, he wrote that off awfully quick, but he also wrote that off awfully quick. So, I mean, do you think I'm being weird? I'm being paranoid? So I'm like, I could see if I was like, hey, I found something on my toe, but it's right next to the one that was positive. So it's been bothering me like for the past week since he said that. So I have an appointment tomorrow. There's a skin cancer specialist, like, I don't know, about 5 miles from here. I called them and I have an appointment tomorrow at 1:30. So I'm just going to get a second opinion. So y'all, please pray, cross your fingers, whatever. I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know, because it's right next to that one, you know, that he tried to write off. So that's the only reason I'm getting it double checked. Normally I'd be like, oh, you know, yay, you know, for somebody to say, oh, you're good, you're good. Okay, good. But the fact that he wrote it off and then it came back positive kind of scares me. I don't have a whole lot of faith in him now. So for him to just go, oh, they look fine. I'm like, it looks exactly like it and it's right next to it. Can we just check it? I mean, don't you want to charge me for another biopsy? I mean, I'm willing to pay. I mean, I have insurance, so I don't know. So I'm going tomorrow. I'll be there at 1:30. So I'm going to see what they say. So if nothing else, I mean, it's a biopsy, you know, just cut the little freckle off and send it to somebody. Hey, Denise. Yes, I am going to get it checked out because, I mean, I would feel better, you know? Okay. Okay, wait, real quick. I'm just going to put the lace on here. I was trying to craft and talk at the same time, so y'all don't be like, shut up. Okay, let me just put this lace on here and I'm done. If anybody's still here, if y'all still here. Oh, wait, do I have enough of this lace? Let me see. I don't think I do. Oh, darn it. Wait, I might have the other lace. Darn, I really wanted this lace. I don't have any more of this, I don't think. Did I already cut off a piece? I don't think I did. Let me show you what it looks like so far. Now it's got little pieces of fabric strings everywhere, but I know it's backwards. But there's the that little daisy looking trim. So I don't know. It needs something on the white. Let me see. Oh, wait. That can't be all of it. Did I already cut these and not remember? There's no way. How much did it come with? 3 feet. Oh, I guess it is. That would be like 1, 2. No, there's got to be more. Did y'all see me cut it? I don't think I did. Hang on a second. Oh, I have another roll. I have another roll. Okay. Hopefully 2 rolls will be enough. Okay. All right, real quick. Let's just cut this. Yes, this will work. Okay. And I've got this little dowel rod I was going to make to put under there, just to keep the top kind of stiff. Oh, I'm so glad I had that. Okay. Okay, I was gonna put a hem or a seam or whatever. I'll do that before I glue these. So I'm gonna use that to make a little seam, like a little pocket. Across here. Thank you, Krista. Yeah, this was a Dollar Tree. I rarely see the wide lace. I always see the skinny lace. It was $1.25. It was over with the ribbon and everything. So I'm gonna have to look for more because that was the only two. I thought I had two, but I didn't realize that one was over there. I don't think that was 3 feet though. Okay. Hi Renee, welcome in. We are finishing up this little banner. It's supposed to coordinate with this pillow that I made. I made it on a live, probably about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. I did a live on it though. It was really, really fun. Really easy too. And it's just scrap fabric. Good way to use up the scraps. Okay. This thicker fabric is having to iron for a little bit longer. I know I love that pillow. I want to make some more. I want to find some fabric that's good for outdoors though. Maybe do some outdoor accent pillows. For the porch. Okay. All right, so here's the little banner so far. I'm just gonna glue this lace on here real fast. I know I keep saying that and then I take forever. Go. Gonna have to get another bottle of this tacky glue from Dollar Tree. This is pretty good for fabric and stuff. Because I used this on that pillow. It held pretty good. Right, this one. But yeah, if y'all are curious about that app, that Whatnot app, definitely need to check it out. It's legit. It's been around. I can't believe I've never heard of it. I heard about it in my coaching group, and one of our girls was telling us all about it, and she did a little training on it, and I'm still learning it, but apparently it's been around for over 3 years. I can't believe I've never heard of it, but it is legit. And when you go in to sign up, now it's free to join, it's free to watch, but if you don't sign up, like to sign up, you're giving them you know, your name, your email, your phone number, and then you can put a payment method on file, which I gave my PayPal, because, you know, PayPal has a protection thing, but, you know, you can do that if you don't feel comfortable, but, because the reason they do that is you can't bid unless you're signed up like that with your payment method, because unlike like here on Facebook, like if we do auctions and somebody wins, we're like, okay, message me, you know, what's your how do you want to pay? What's your PayPal email? Did you get it? You know, what's the shipping? You know, all that. It's a lot of work. And so when you put in your address and everything, so when you're looking at an item, when we enter an item to auction, we have to put the weight. So when you go to bid on it and we say, okay, this weighs, you know, 4 ounces or, you know, whatever. It's looking at your zip code, and 4 ounces from my zip code, shipping would be this. So it might be different for Kay than it is for Krista because they live in different states. But if you win, if you're the winner, it goes ahead and charges. So I don't have to hunt people down, and because I'll tell you, I got burned on an auction on here. We had a lady that bid up so many things. I mean, she ran the prices up really high, and then I boxed them up. It was like $93 worth of stuff. She never responded to me. I was so mad. So like a week later, I was just like, oh, forget it. You know, I don't want to do another auction, but now I'm stuck with these pieces. So it's so much easier than all that. But it is legit. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna trim the edges off, but I'm gonna put this dowel rod through that little pocket that I made, and I'm gonna add some string, like some ribbon, to make a hanger. But I'm gonna trim the edges, and then I'm gonna hang this on the French door. I'm gonna trim those off. They look bad. I'm gonna trim the edges off, and then this is on the little bench by the window. So where my fireplace is, on one side is a window, and I have a little bench there, and I have little throw pillows on it. And then over on the other side is a little French door. So I'm gonna put some ribbon and hang this, because I was saying earlier, birds sometimes fly into that glass. So I've been trying to hang something on the glass so they don't, you know, fly into it. Have a good night, Diane. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Anne Marie. Thanks, Krista. You don't want another app? I know. Well, I deleted, like, I had Temu. I've never ordered. I go in and look at Temu and I add stuff to my cart, but I never check out. So I finally just deleted that one. I had a bunch of games on my phone. Sometimes, like, if we're on a road trip or something, I'll like download some games to play, but I deleted a whole bunch of stuff. But I am hooked. I am so hooked on this Whatnot app. I mean, it's so fun, and I found so many pretty things. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. All right, good night, Debbie. I am going to, I'm going to trim this up. I'll get a ribbon on it, and I'll take a picture when I hang it. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know it's late. It's 10:22 here in Georgia. So I just don't trust putting any card information on those. Yeah, I put my PayPal, because PayPal has that protection thing. I mean, we were driving down the road one time. This was years ago when my kids were small. And we were going to this, it's like a petting zoo thing. It's not far from our house. So we're going to this thing, and all of a sudden I get this charge for $250 on my PayPal. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And then boom, I get another charge for $250. And I'm like, what is going on? So I contact PayPal, and I was like, I just got these 2 payments. And they were like, did you make this payment to this? And I said, no, I'm riding in the car. It was at some store. And I was like, no, it wasn't me. So boom, boom, they just canceled them and declined them, and it didn't come out of my account. So ever since then, I have actually had faith in PayPal, because I mean, that was $500 like in a matter of like 2 minutes. And I was like freaking out, and they were like, don't worry. And they froze it. And I mean, they didn't freeze my account or anything, but they they stopped the payment and declined it, and it never came out of my bank account or anything. So that's why whenever there's something like that, I always use PayPal to pay, you know, just because I don't want to give anything or anybody my credit card information, because those are harder. Some of them are hard to, like your bank, you know, they'll be like, oh, we'll freeze your account. It happens to Callie all the time. Like she said, there'll be charges and she has to go and get a new debit card and all that. And she's like, oh, I said, quit giving your debit card when you pay for stuff online. That's the problem. So yeah, I always give my PayPal because I know they've got that good protection plan. Okay, there we go. Trim that off. It was driving me crazy. Yeah, and they were quick. They fixed it. So I just put my PayPal account, and then my PayPal account is linked to my American Express. So it'll go to PayPal, and then PayPal can, I don't mind giving PayPal my American Express information, but I'm not giving any apps that information. Not even shopping, you know, like shopping on like Shein. I know a lot of people buy from Shein or Pink Lily or whatever those are. I'm not giving any of those my credit card. My husband will be like, what is all this? All right, y'all. Hey, Angela. Actually, they don't charge a lot of fees. They charge, I think it's like if you sell something for $10, they keep 80 cents. And to me, for all the work they do, there's almost like 200,000 members on there. I mean, like right now I've got 16 eyeballs on here. I mean, I could be on there and have like a ton of people that see my stuff. So I have more people that might want to buy. But the fact that they handle all the payments, I can spend an entire day trying to track people down that win stuff on my auctions on here. So the fact that they do all that, they handle the payments. If the payment doesn't go through, they handle all that. So they calculate the shipping. Listen, I don't like doing that part. The math, okay, how much does that weigh? Oh, how much is shipping? Well, what's your zip code? You know, a day later, oh, here's my zip code. Okay, let me pack it up. Let me go weigh it. Okay, this is the shipping. Oh, well, can you take one of the things out? No, I don't have time for that. So trust me, it's worth it. I don't think they charge a lot of fees. Now, anybody saying, oh, well, I don't want to give any of my money away. Well, you got to do all the work then, because I don't have time for that. So it's worth it to me. All right. Shein, who said that? Shein is Temu? Is that true? There's that. Oh, okay. Yes, if you got a lot of craft stash, that stuff's popular. Clean out your craft room. That's what I'm doing. Hey, Kelly Rose, welcome in. If someone doesn't pay, well, if their payment doesn't go through, it declines it right there. So you can just re-auction the stuff. But like as soon as you buy, a banner goes across my screen and says like, you know, Krista's payment was confirmed for that auction. I mean, it's immediate. It's not like at the end of the night or whatever. I mean, it flashes across, because there was somebody, it said that it didn't, and it's usually something little that didn't. Now, I guess if there's a glitch with your payment, but sometimes like if all your information's not in there, if you don't have your phone number and all that in there, there's a little button next to the comments that says wallet, and you can just tap your wallet and go in and make sure all your stuff's correct. Or you can change your payment. Like you're like, oh, wait, that card's maxed out. You know, let me add this card, or let me add whatever. So it's really cool. Good night, Donna. Yeah, they will decline if there's any problem. But there was one auction I was watching. It might have been Amanda Panda Projects. Somebody in there, and it was having an issue with her phone number wasn't in or something. So I always tell people, check your wallet to make sure all your stuff is. They call it the wallet. So anyway, okay, I'm coming, honey. I guess Greg didn't let him out. Hey, Stella. I guess Stella, you want to go out too? Okay, I'm gonna go let my dogs out. Thank you, Mary. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to get a ribbon on this, and I'll hang it, and I'll take a picture so you can kind of see it in action. All right, but y'all come see me over there. If you do, just sign up under that link, and it'll give you $15 to spend. I mean, even if that's all you do is spend that $15 and then leave, it's their money. It's not my money. So, I'm going to go. Thank y'all for all hanging out with me. I had a really good time. Thank you, Krista, for having me in your event. It's always fun. I'm going to go do this, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all pray, cross your fingers that these spots on my back, it's like freckles. I have a lot of freckles. So hopefully they're just freckles. All right. Y'all have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow.